Hey there everybody, welcome back to more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. In this part, we are going to take on rebuilding the Gatekeeper.
Yes, is there something you require?
Which is possibly the longest quest that we're going to take on in the DLC.
True.
Actually, first, let's look at our potions. There's Thaden's blood, not potions, our trophies. There's Thaden's blood, there's the Inquisitor's cage, there's the replica Gatekeeper head. I'll put up a little picture that shows the alternative, which is becoming the Duke of Dementia or the Duchess of Dementia. What you get there.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, that poor woman. Knight of Order helmet. There's so many trophies in here. There's just so many. There's too many, I think. It's like a playground for me. I did put some Order Priest things into the fires, so that way I show Sheogorath I remain loyal, and he does not smite me.
Always a pleasure.
Am I taller? I am.
News of your success in the Fringe precedes you. To further cement the victory, I have an important task for you to perform. You will seek the assistance of Relmina Vernum in Zalselm to rebuild the Gatekeeper. You remember? The creature you killed to get in here. With the Gatekeeper restored and Zadillion in operation, we won't have to worry about anything getting in. Things already here are another matter. You'll need to speak with Relmina Vernum. She'll help you with your task. Strange woman has some unusual tastes. With that done, the Fringe should be secure. For now. I can feel things start to get a little hairy. And not in the good way, like on your head.
Grey March?
It's all moving faster than I'd expect. And I'm good at expecting. Things are getting a bit thin. Get that Gatekeeper in place. And do it quickly! I'm not sure how much time I have left!
Jigaleg?
He's almost here. I can feel it! You won't like him as much as me. He doesn't even carry a cane! More the giant bone-cleaving sword type of prince. If he's on his way, I'm on my way out. I already feel not quite myself. Not quite someone else, but not quite myself.
Romina.
A powerful sorceress. Maybe a genius. And a complete lunatic. All in all, my kind of person. I brought her to my realm so she could continue to study her sixth element. Honestly, I didn't know there were 5 already. She's a bit obsessed with it. And with me. Makes dealing with her difficult. You shouldn't have any problems, though. No one likes you that much.
Ow. Rebuild the Gatekeeper?
It's essential. Simply essential. If only it were essentially simple, but it's not. I want him there guarding those gates. If any of Jigalag's forces show up, he should be ready for them. It wouldn't do to just let them in if more show up. And more always show up. Still and all, I think things are going well, considering. Go talk to Relmina in Zalselm. Tell her you're working for me. Oh, she'd do anything for me, that little minx.
What do you two do together? I'm not questioning
Relmina,
it.
my love.
Do you require assistance with the task Sheogorath has given you?
The Gatekeeper.
The Gatekeeper stood guard over the realm, keeping those not blessed by Sheogorath out, until you, your grace, slew him. Sheogorath has asked that you create a new Gatekeeper to stand watch over the Fringe. You should speak with Relmina Vernum as quickly as possible. I fear our time runs short.
Interesting. The Grey March?
It appears to be inevitable, though your victory in the Fringe is a new twist. I fear Sheogorath will be gone soon, however.
Oh. I don't like that, Chick-a-leg.
His appearance seems imminent. His hatred for this land, for what it represents, is unimaginable.
Obelisks?
The obelisks operate by reflecting and focusing energies in order to create a portal to this realm. They can be overloaded and rendered inert by placing the crystalline hearts of the knights into the obelisk itself. Each heart will increase the power of the obelisk until it eventually overloads and shuts down, closing the portal.
Relmina.
She is a powerful sorceress. She believes she has found a sixth element, the element of flesh. She was expelled from the Mages Guild for this belief and for the extreme nature of her experiments. Our Lord took interest and brought her here, so Relmina might continue her work, free of those provincial notions of decency and morality. You will find her in her sanctum, hidden away in the dungeon of Zaselm.
Zaselm itself.
Has your grace no interest in exploration and discovery?
Oh. Yes, I enjoy exploring new places.
As you wish. I'm sure you'll have no problem finding it on your own.
Oh.
If only we could speak more often.
Well, that will be popping up. This quest is fairly straightforward. There are very few alternatives. So I don't really feel too pressured to make like a separate video or include those inherently at the end, so you'll just see that whenever it feels right when I'm editing. But that's beside the point. I don't know where to go for that. I'm going to the Gates of Madness. I don't really want to walk into a fight. Hey there, you.
Speak quickly.
No.
Go.
Okay. Now, we haven't actually used our new greater power yet, which is Summon Golden Saint. And I think this would be a great time to do that. Oh, it's so pretty. Now, something interesting about the Shivering Isles is that it uses the same sky as Mundus, as opposed to several other areas in various... Oh, come on. In various realms of Oblivion. There we go. You serious? I can't use it now? Oh, come on. That's gonna last for like 120 seconds, isn't it? 2 minutes of silence. But, yeah. It uses the same sky as Mundus. This implies that we are not in a realm of Oblivion distinctly, and instead a different kind of realm. It's not exactly the same, I believe. But the general implication you get from this is we're not on Mundus, but we're not in Oblivion. Oh, wow. That was just unfortunate timing. Ah, good. Try my best to avoid detection, so I can use the Golden Saint somewhere else. We've got to go that way anyways. Wait, what's over there? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters. Fine. Golden Saint. The Golden Saint is a leveled summon, I believe. It is just straight up an actual Golden Saint. They don't speak to you, though. Which I find particularly weird. Why wouldn't they speak to you? Alright. Today's quest is a long one. That's where that ends. It's just a very long quest. Ooh. Through this quest, wow, that was really convenient. You'll go through 2 different dungeons. I really like having the Golden Saint as a summon, but I feel like you should have them as a companion instead. Because this happens. Woo! Where their body just goes limp, flies through the air, and despawns. I don't know. I don't feel like that's a good design. Oop. Let me just... Oh, come on. Yes, by all means, Hunger Statue, assist me. Ah, okay, okay. Where's my next goal? Huh? It's somewhere in here, I suppose. Now, Relmina is the one behind all these creations here, and I think a small implication of that she's the one that creates shambles. Probably in an attempt to create flesh Atronachs. But I still don't entirely know what shambles are made from, because they're terrifying. Well, it's implied she at least creates some shambles. Probably not all of them. Yeah, that one's an insta-kill. I'm trying to be careful. Oop. Hey, don't do that. I'm a person too. What is going on? Scythe, mort flesh. Whoa. Lots of bones. Wait, that's the correct way to go. No, we're not going the correct way. That's boring. Hello. Interesting. Oh. Oh. All right, this is a non-responding zombie. It is terrifying. All right, yeah, that was just a shortcut area around, and you got to see a failed experiment, which further implies Relmina's, experiments. It further implies the dark nature of what she does. Oh, it's just a skeleton. Interesting. I felt like there was another way through here. But I guess not. Huh? An emerald? Just laying on the ground? Look at this thing. Isn't it a beaut? Isn't it a beaut? There we go. I absolutely love the greater skinned hounds. They're so cool looking. Terrifying, but really cool. Alright, what's this way? Huh? Hunger versus shambles. Experiment set up an hypothesis. Hunger versus shambles. With elven catalyst. While generally an even match, these two shambles versus a single hunger. Previous experiments have indicated that the presence of a warm body causes the hunger to increase its ferocity. This territorial hunting imperative is completely lacking in the shambles. They seek to destroy life, not to devour it. In this case, I have confined a hunger to his cage while leaving an unspoiled high elf female in viewing distance. Hungers seem to have a particular thirst for elf maiden blood, and this one, on the verge of flowering, should be particularly irresistible morsel. I just realized what that meant. I hypothesize that the hunger will fight with greater force and precision in the upcoming battle, after I let the creature and the elf maiden stew a while in each other's proximity. I shall return in a few days to run the experiment. Let's see. Really? Or what's that do? Can I close that? Alright, there we go. Now release the beasts. Why are they fighting each other like this? Interesting. Well, I can safely conclude I failed her experiment. It's still neat, though. What about down through here? Okay. What's down there? Oh. Oh. Don't get back up. Test subject. Okay. So the test was shooting them with poisonous darts? That seems a bit excessive. Okay, so we're almost in the clear here. But I'm curious as to what's through all of these other... What's even the point? Oh, to see which way the blood drains faster? I suppose that makes sense. No, I'm not falling for this again. Don't touch me. I don't like the zombies touching me. Thanks for the help, buddy. Failed experiment. Some bone meal. An urn. Yeah, nothing worth grabbing. Aside from what I already grabbed. Oh, come on. Anyways, you don't like fire. Thanks, bye. Huh? I am putting every single one of these out of their misery. Oh. Oh, okay. Void Essence. I don't need that. Get that out of my inventory. What's this way? Oh, another experiment. Experiment set up an hypothesis. Reptilian appetite conditioning. I have raised these biologs and Scalon together from hatchling to adult. I inflicted great pain on them, and they were aggressive towards each other, and rewarded them when they showed aggression towards others. They have since acquired an almost familial bond, normally expressed in warm-blooded creatures. See previous experiment logs for details. For the last month, I have been starving them in separate cages, allowing them to occasionally to eat only tiny amounts of reptilian flesh. I procured a fatty Breton, a previously luxurious lifestyle. There is not an ounce of muscle on him. He should be a most tempting snack indeed, but we shall see. I shall return to run the experiment. There is still some time left to starve the reptiles until they are most desperate. This is really dark. Interesting. I'm kind of impressed how long these guys are lasting against each other. Looks like the Scalon wins. What did she mean, other experiment logs? There's more? I mean, of course there's more, but... Okay. Weak old blood. Experiment setup and hypothesis. Weak old blood. I have paired up a hound and shambles of equal fighting capacity. However, I have recently drained the hound of its zombie blood, and replaced it with blood extracted from a Breton corpse, which had lain for a week, rotting in the hot sun. When I return, having let it acclimate its new supply of vital fluid, I expect the hound will perform much less efficiency than normal. Well, you don't say. Project Hound's Blood, Day 7. Day 1 observations. My theory stated before trial is thus: blending the most recent concoction of hound blood with that form of a headless zombie will result in a beast with greater fury and resistance to pain. Test 1. Subject has the current concoction, and Subject 2 has the new mixture. Battle 1. Subject 1 lasted approximately 1 minute before expiring, having done average amount of injury to Subject 2. Subject 2 seemed not to notice most of the injuries it received. Oh, interesting. Battle 2. After a drawn-out combat, Subject 1 killed Subject 2, but suffered near-fatal wounds. Subject 2 fought to the bitter end with the same energy it started with. Battle 3. Subject 1 went out very quickly. Battle 4. Subject 1 lasted less than a minute. Subject 2 took a little injury. Test 2. Subject A and B both have the standard blood. Subject C and D both have the new blood. Battle 1, A versus B, lasted just over a minute, both hounds suffering grievous injuries and somewhat bothered by their wounds. Battle 2, A versus B. Nearly identical results. Battle 3, C versus D. Lasted over 2 minutes, both hounds suffering grievous injuries. Neither seemed winded or bothered by their wounds. Battle 4, C versus D. Lasted under a minute, both suffering grievous injury. Neither seemed bothered by their wounds. It seems my original theory was correct. In future trials, I will try watering down the headless zombie blood before adding it to the mixture to gain some insight into the actual potency of the blood itself, and determine how much of the additional effect is coming from its combination with the existing ingredients. Relmina, I like you. Actually, this is a better view. Crouch down. It's not like Shambles even has a head. Let's see which theory holds true. So the Hound still won, even with the weak old Breton blood. Wow. Oh, that weakness to fire, that is something else. Cursed boots, cursed storm boots. No thanks. Alright, so that is the clear path forward, but the corpse pit? I'm expecting a bunch of failed experiments. Oh, that's disgusting water. Oh well, that looks like a way up, so I'm jumping down here. Test subject. Empty, nothing on them. Few dead bodies. Amber. Which is very nice. Mort flesh. Okay. Summon Gloomwraith Tome. Oh my god. Yes. Alright. I expected to get this in the base game, but a Gloomwraith Tome is like one of the best things you can get. Where is it? There it is. There it is. I know I said we'd be using the one for the rest of the playthrough, but I just... look at it. Look at it. And it's only around for 25 seconds, but in 25 seconds, it can cast silence on pretty much everything that you could fight against. And it can't be hurt by normal weapons. Oh, it's just fantastic to have. Huh? Fight, 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 fight. So one's a mended and one's a sewn, it looks like. I unintentionally gave one some extra leeway in this fight, but let's see. Oh, it's still going? You guys have a lot of health. Alright, let's speed it up. Very nice. I'm not going that way yet. I'm looking around. Nope. Failed experiment. These look pretty successful to me. I suppose the issue was that they didn't animate. Metal door. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's a shrine to Sheo. Well, I guess good for her. That's just a corpse. There's a lot of Mort flesh here. Oh, this is a bedroom. Oh, come on. You let it die? You tried to feed it skulls. Come on. Now, nothing quite eats skulls, right? You should know that. Nanette?
No way. I'm never talking to you ever again. After she found out what I told you, she... You have no idea what pain is until she... Just leave me alone. Go away. No way.
So, if you don't get that information from her, she'll have other dialogue that I'll put up on screen right now, but I kind of feel bad for doing that to her. Just, if you want her to be your friend, don't probe into her life.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much pain you are feeling at this moment.
Okay. Oh.
You dare disturb me in my sanctum?
Yeah, I do.
You! I remember you. You're the adventurer who slew my gatekeeper, are you not?
No.
Am I really? I think not. Be that as it may, on what authority do you disturb my work?
By authority of your lord, Sheogorath.
I see. Sheogorath is too important to come on his own account. He sends his mortal lackey. Well then, I trust my servants didn't give you too hard a time getting in here? What is it Sheogorath's lackey requires of me?
My lord demands a new gatekeeper.
Oh, does he now?
Oh, okay. Lord Sheogorath commands it.
Fine. If it be my lord's will, then it is also my own. But I'm too distraught over the death of my child to return to his womb. This you must do. You will travel to the Gardens of Flesh and Bone. There you will gather mystical components needed for the ceremony. Go fetch me blood liqueur, osseous marrow, dermis membrane, and essence of breath. And take this key. It will allow you into the gardens and give you direct access to my sanctum.
Okay, the Gardens of Flesh and Bone.
For many years, I labored painstakingly in those gardens until my back bent and my soul became crooked. But the fruits born of that labor were the essential components of true flesh. You will go there and gather the components needed to bring my new child into this world.
Concerning components,
You will travel to the Gardens of Flesh and Bone and collect for me these things: blood liqueur, osseous marrow, dermis membrane, and the essence of breath.
how do I get the essence of breath?
Are you not the exalted Duke, slayer of the great Gatekeeper, champion of our mighty lord Sheogorath? I'm sure you'll be able to find these things. If not, perhaps Sheogorath's faith in you is misplaced. Go now. You try my patience.
More components?
Bring me blood liquor.
Okay, just the same thing.
So, the great torch burns. I know something about burning. The human body makes a pretty good torch, especially the fattier parts.
No. Rumors? I mean, not rumors, victims?
Oh, you mean my research subjects? Don't trouble yourself with their fates. They're volunteers of one sort and another. Besides, they are furthering important research into the nature of pain and suffering, of life and death. Don't be concerned. I always return the worthy ones to life. Besides, Lord Sheogorath has sanctioned my studies and my methods. Any loyal servant of the Mad God would respect his decision in this matter.
I see your point. Continue.
I'm glad you are reasonable and open-minded. Perhaps Sheogorath's faith in you isn't misplaced after all. Now let's not speak of this again.
Can we maybe get some necromancy spells
Away
here?
with you, dog, and fetch me those components.
You're just mean. Let's do a hard save here. Nick, what are you doing here?
Sheogorath's duke or not, you try my patience. Are you confused about your task?
I'm always confused. Where am
Away
I?
with you,
Let's summon
dog,
Haskill.
and fetch me those components.
Your Grace, has Relmina sent you on an errand? Do you need help with your task?
Dude, I'm so lost. What year is it?
The Gardens of Flesh and Bone are where sorceress Veranim lived and worked for many years. It is there she experimented with her sixth element in order to create the original Gatekeeper. The gardens are in the Fringe, near Passwall. Beware, Your Grace. Creatures of the sorceress's doing and undoing haunt those tunnels.
Very nice. Thank you for your advice, Haskill.
Enlightening as always.
I'm glad to be of service. Fires are my favorite thing to cause. Ah, good. A way out. I don't want to fight the Elytra. There's a thing over there? What's over there? Alright, I'll discover that. Bam. Please stay dead. Not Bone Chamber. I feel like I should know what this place is. Gloomwraith, go. Form of... Get out of here. Oh my god, he spawned in up there. That's beautiful. Alright, now we go over to the Gardens of Flesh and Bone. It's not that hard being here. It's just mostly destroyed. Oh, good. Our soldiers are still here. Sheldon.
Everything is gone. What a shame.
Say that with a smile on your face.
Amaze me.
Speak quickly. Go.
Oh my god, that was silly. By the way, something I didn't show in the previous episode where we did this is that door there. You can actually still get to it and interact with it. It just doesn't take you anywhere right now. Everything is blocked off. You cannot get into anything.
Everything is just so desolate. My inn is ruined, and oh, it's terrible. Take care.
I like how she just says take care after that. Yeah, your soldiers have this place on lockdown. For now, your job is just going to the Gardens of Flesh and Bone. We already took out the enemies that were here way earlier, so they're not respawned. Or maybe they're just not here right now in general. That's also a possibility. Oh, geez, this is grim. Let's go. Let's see, and let's see if Haskell has more dialogue.
Your Grace, has Realm...
Nope, he doesn't. Alright,
If
good for me.
only we could speak more often.
You're a little bit too murdery for my taste, Gloomwraith. This place is huge. This place is absolutely massive. When I was exploring it as a kid, I actually got lost in it, and there's quest markers. Oh, that might just be my own ineptitude, but that's beside the point. And I like to point out also the statement "as a kid" is just 11 years ago. It's that recent. What's this way? Nothing. You'll get trapped if you try and go that way. Don't do it. I just remembered that. Yeah, so I was 14-ish when I first played this. Hey there, you. Stay down. I don't entirely know where I'm going right now, but I'll figure it out. Can't go that way. This is one of the few times, once more, no, a few times, I've been doing it the whole DLC. I don't have a map of this area up, and I don't intend, he's gonna spot me anyways. Might as well jump in. There we go. And I don't intend to have a map up. I will explore the whole place, but I will not do so with assistance. Okay. Nice to know the Mario bonk there really helped. Oh boy. Okay, so there's two things on this floor I can get. Whoop. I am requesting assistance. Come on. Do something other than cold spells. You know what? I changed my mind. You're not really worth it in the DLC. Now in the base game, you're great. In the DLC, not really. So let's bring out... Where is it? Summon gluttonous hunger, or was it ravenous hunger? Ah, well, it doesn't really matter. Well, actually, yes, it does. It does matter. Hey there, pal. You are so creepy. We did it. We found a way. Okay, so the first thing we need is right over here to the left. I don't know if I want to drop down there or if I want to keep walking. Let's see what's over here first. It's them bones, them bones, them bones. I wonder if they hit the road. Let's summon back the Voracious Hunger. We're gonna need its help. It's at least going to distract the enemies. Doing good. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Sorry, man. You were doomed to die from the start. Or so that just leads back. So I take it this is the escape route. Let's heal up again. Oh, it's got a path up. Dermis membrane. I've retrieved the dermis membrane. I'm always interested to see if Haskell has anything else to say.
Yes, is there something you require?
Yeah, nothing.
I live to serve.
You sound so excited. Jeez. You hit hard. So, where do I stand here? There's... Alright, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff this direction. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, okay. Fall back a little. Fall back. Summon. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I didn't need to summon, but it's helpful. Oh my god. More shambles. Ow! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, summon more. I do not like the fact that there are so many of these things in here. But I have a great appreciation for Relmina's work. This stuff is cool. Oh. Well, alright then. I have retrieved the osseous marrow. Ice Shield Tome. Let's go. Back on the beaten path. Okay, what's over here, though? Oh, that's just another way to get down here. I'm not going to concern myself with that then. It does kind of suck to know we had a shortcut the whole time. Oh, what? Susurration. Alright, let's start the memes. There it is. I remember there being a chest around here somewhere. Alright, so this way. Poor thing. Living down here for years, starving away. Alright, where do I go now? Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought so. Christ, you look like an alien. Huh? Alright, let's go this way then. But there's something over here. There has to be something over here. There has to be meaning. Meaning to this existence. Wait, did this lead me in a circle? It did. Oh boy. I've never been good at directions. As a kid, no wonder I got lost. Wait, did it lead me in a circle? It did, okay.
Ah! Ah!
Okay, so this way. Yeah, no more fights. Sneaking by. I wish to avoid fighting as much as I can. Oh, just down this way a little bit more? No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Okay. Where's the corpse of the other one? There we go. Gauntlets of Force. Man, I love punching things. I have captured the essence of breath. I think that's the neatest little animation. Let's get out of here, though. Okay, so this opened now. Oh, neat. Last place. Just like the spelling bee in 5th grade. Wait, no. Oh, barely. Alright, so let me check the map then. Oh, this is huge, and it doesn't seem to really connect to anything in specific. Oh, God. Good, 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 good. Don't need to go that way. I do need to go this way. Interesting. Oh, God. Good, 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 good. Grand Ring of Freedom. What is this? Huh? Oh, well, that... That's just cruel. It's opened elsewhere. This? Come on. Blunt skill increased. Cool. Blood liqueur. I have collected a vial of blood liqueur. I now have all of the items required by Relmina Verenim. I should return to her. And now, from whence we came, a straight line out. We don't have. I think my weapon's getting pretty worn. Yeah, it is. It's at 69. Very nice, but very bad for me. Okay. Good, good. Let's get out of here. So this is where it drops me. The spot I tried to avoid. Okay, yeah, not standing there. Ooh. Oh. Ah. So going back this way. We're free. Heal superior wounds. Wait, is that a heal others spell? Let me check that. Restore health 25 points 4 seconds on set. No. Ah, nuts. Well, it was worth a shot. Now we can make it back to Relmina. And here we are, back again. Nanette?
No way. Just
Same thing as always. She's just gonna say that to you for the rest of the game, I think, until you become something greater. Huh? All right. I think there is another place you can get to in here. Down here to the right? Unproductive musings. Today I intended to continue my research into the effect of pain on the host of the unborn, in this case the middle-aged pregnant Breton female, and yet no matter how many times she was ripped apart and resurrected, I simply could not bring myself to requisite attentiveness serious study demands. To the requisite, okay. Rather than the usual precision of observation, my faculties seemed possessed of a peculiar poetic sensibility, so that, rather than dutifully logging each scream and twitch of agony, I seemed transported by her cries to some other place. I became sheltered with a tapestry of tranquility, woven from the screams of the Breton's anguish warped against the grunts and clacking of the beasts and shambles that toyed with her. It was there, in that spot, my soul naked and clean, that I came to the sense of clarity, and like all, I dare I say, religious experiences, returning to mundane senses, I am left with little more than a faded memory of supernatural knowledge, like a burned parchment on which once were written words of wisdom and understanding, of which now only torn and blurred fragments remain. The harder I try to remember that innate knowledge, the more it seems to recede from me. The essence that remains is this: pain is a force that purifies, ennobles, and uplifts. It is the fire that burns away impurities, that melts away imperfections. Death is not the sign of weakness, nor bodily constitution the sign of strength. It is what happens to the soul when brought into the fire that determines the mettle of men. Those with inner strength are forged into weapons of devastating keenness by pain's fire. Those who are undeserving and weak turn to dark and lifeless ash in its heat. And there it stands in all its inscrutability. So much for an unproductive day. Perhaps tomorrow will lead to more fruitful experiments. There we go. God, there is a thing here. I swear. Somewhere here. Oh well. Let's return to Relmina.
You have returned with all the components? Excellent. All that remains is to choose the body parts.
Huh?
Fearing one day someone might manage to kill my child, I have been preparing a new body. I've created versions of each appendage. With various enhancements, you must choose one of each. I am attached to them all. Artist's prerogative.
Body parts.
Select one pair of legs, one left arm, right arm, torso, head, and heart. See me when you have finished your selections.
No. Do it now.
Take all day making your choices.
Fine, you're very rude. Alright. See, this spot here is just completely hidden until you do this. I felt really dumb when I first noticed. Alright. So each of these parts gives you a specific boost upon later interacting with the rebuilt Gatekeeper. And I will put those off to the side or like give them their own screen right about now because there's a lot to cover. I mean, look, you got 3 arms, well, 3 weapons, 3 arms, 2 torsos, 2 heads, 2 hearts, 2 sets of legs. And a random weird cracking noise that I'm not going to retake, and everyone's just going to ponder what it is. There's just a lot to do here. I know which ones I want. I want the Legs of Fortitude. Which one was it? Fire shielding, frost shielding. I want shock shielding. The arm of chopping, the arm of bashing, the arm of slashing. I will take the arm of chopping, actually. I like that one. Breast of magic or the breast of life? Breast of magic. Heart of spell turning or heart of wound sharing? Spell turning. The helm of power or the angry mind? Angry mind. I finished selecting the body parts for the Gatekeeper. I should return to Relmina Veranum now. But you can swap them out at any time. Oh, there you are.
You've made your selection. Now we travel to the statue of our Lord in the Fringe. There we will perform the ceremony. Make haste.
Huh, okay. She makes her own time over there. But if you just get there and wait, she'll be there for you. It doesn't take long. Oh. Do you just teleport with me? That's kind of jarring. Now, I have never done this during the day. I've only ever incidentally done it during the night. So I'm just waiting 12 hours and we'll see what it's like during daytime to summon the Gatekeeper. If it's not that great, I'll just substitute in footage for summoning it in the evening. Or at night.
I shall meet you in the Fringe near the bust of Sheogorath. Now go, make haste.
Heh bust. Let us summon Haskill.
I see it's back to the Fringe once again, Your Grace.
The Ancient Altar.
An ancient altar where the Gatekeeper was first created. It is near the Gates of Madness in the Fringe. I believe Your Grace knows the way?
Nope, I'm lost.
My work is never done.
I have arrived at the statue of Sheogorath. I should speak with Romina. Very nice over here. I wonder.
Yes, is there something you require?
How did you stop me floating in the air?
My work is never done.
Shall we start the ceremony?
No. Yes. Wait.
Very well, but do be quick about it. Shall we start the ceremony?
Yes, let's get going.
First, Place the Gatekeeper's body into the cistern of substantiation. Place the Gatekeeper's body...
Your Grace, why disturb this ceremony? Oh, I must have come accidentally. I should come when it is more appropriate. My apologies.
At the beginning of the worlds were 5. Fire, water, earth, air, and light. Darkness turned into day. The void took form. Hidden away by virtue of its own self-awareness was the 6th, containing within it the 5 which birthed it. Flesh! Meat with the desire to consume like fire. Place the dermis membrane into the cistern. Place the dermis membrane into the cistern. Place the dermis membrane into the cistern. Blood, liquid nutrient. That ocean which casts pearls of life upon the shores of existence. Place the blood liqueur into the cistern of substantiation. Bone, branch, and stone of the body, giving shape and structure. Place the osseous marrow into the cistern. Breath, child of air, bestowing movement, the stirring of spirit. Place the essence of breath into the cistern of substantiation. And last, the light of flesh, the illumination of soul, perception, thought, memory, imagination. I summon thee, walker in flesh, flesh of true flesh, from those waters of oblivion which sire thy kind. Come to this altar, join with this body, quintessence of flesh joined with the essence of flesh, absolute, immortal, immortal, bound to contingent. Stand clear of the cistern, over here by me. Stand clear of the cistern, over here by me.
Let's see.
Your Grace, why?
Ah, alright.
Honored Daedra, fear not thy abasement. Thou shalt be the holy in this temple. I bind thee, Atronach, to this body, henceforth Gatekeeper of the Shivering Isles. My child, it is time to fulfill your destiny. Stand guard in this land against all those who seek entry not bearing the mark of Sheogorath's favor. You shall know them by the coldness in their minds, darkness of spirit. What's this? My child, they're coming! Destroy them! Show them your true power!
The Gatekeeper has been rebuilt. I should return to Sheogorath with news of my success.
Tell him of our doings here. Send him my tribute and my affections.
Congratulations on creating the Gatekeeper, Your Grace.
The Gatekeeper?
You have rebuilt the Gatekeeper. Good show. Perhaps Your Grace should proceed on to Lord Sheogorath to give him the news? Oh, and I see you have gained a new power. Relmina's gift with summoning flesh Atronachs has rubbed off on you, it seems. Perhaps your grace is more susceptible to our Lord's blessings than at first it seemed. Interesting.
Listen, man, I run around stealing everything from everyone and not
Enlightening
getting in trouble
as
for it.
always.
I have gotten in so many fights and murdered so many people, I think it's kind of insane to think that I don't have any connection. Hey, what? You! No, listen here. I'm helping. Fellas! Nanette Dawn's key. Fellas, you... Come on, man. Alright, bud. You're a big fella. Angry Mind. Like I said, I'm listing up all the gifts that you get for selecting specific ones. And that's gonna end for that, because I could not possibly list them all twice in one video. It would be so invasive. Okay, so now we also have the ability to summon Flesh Atronachs, which is a greater power that we can only use once a day. I'm disappointed in it too. However, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Yep, it's a mended Flesh Atronach. It is the strongest version. I think it's leveled. I'm not entirely sure. Hey, you.
Our child stands guard once again. Hello. It's always a pleasure to speak with you.
I'm glad how our relationship here
Run
has turned
along
around.
back to Lord Sheagor.
Yes, Marm. Let me switch back over. I'm gonna summon the Golden Saint too. All right, once per day. Once per day. Can't do that. Yeah. All right. Go back to a normal spell.
Mad God's blessings, Duchess of Mania.
Huh? Well, all right.
Mad God's blessings, Duchess of Mania.
Speak, citizen.
What? Let me check something really quick. I think... Yeah, okay. Whatever. I guess that's acceptable. It's just really weird because that's not a line of dialogue you're supposed to get if you're, you know, not a woman in the game.
Always a pleasure. Congratulations on creating the Gatekeeper, Your Grace.
Thank you.
If only we could speak more often.
Let's save here. Hey, Sheo, what's up?
A new Gatekeeper! Excellent! We might be onto something with you after all. That should keep out the stragglers. And to see you've learned how to summon Flesh Atronachs. Relmina must like you, little Duke. But probably not in that way.
Lord Sheagor, I apologize for the intrusion, but you must help us. Order has attacked Pinnacle Rock and routed us.
Yes, Your Grace.
Well, what a turn of events this is. It's new, and I like new, even if it's bad. And this is bad, isn't it? This is a particularly exciting turn of events, is it not? A perfect job for you, my newest and only noble in the realm. If Order has entered my army's stronghold, things have taken a disturbing turn. It means Order has tried subterfuge, not its strong suit. Ha ha ha! Amazing! Perhaps things aren't going as poorly as I'd imagined. You'll want to get all the details from the messenger. Unless you already have. You haven't, have you?
Why hasn't Jiggaleg attacked himself?
Well, aren't you precious? Do you really not know? Haven't you noodled it all through yet? Because he is me! Well, I'm him! We're a bit of each other, really. I won't be here when he arrives because I'll be him! Happens every time. The Grey March starts, order appears, and I become Jiggaleg and wipe out my whole realm! Stop it! Oh no, can't do it. Believe me, I've tried. It never ends well. But you're still going to stop the Grey March. Stop Jiggaleg! Me? From destroying my realm!
Alright, when is it going to happen, though?
Soon. Too soon! I can already feel the change beginning. I feel like I'm not quite here. I'm not over there yet, but I'm not quite here! And I've been having moments of clarity that are quite unlike me. Like now.
So what do we do then?
Now? Nothing has changed. You deal with this messenger. Make sure my army is secure. You'll need them.
Alright, the Grey March?
Your job is still to stop it. And to stop Jiggaleg. Well, you've already forced Order's hand. No stopping now. Some things can't be stopped. Trust me. I've tried.
Jiggaleg?
Cat's out of the bag on that one, isn't it? Who puts cats in bags anyway? Cats hate bags. Soon, I'll turn into Jiggaleg. There's no stopping it. That doesn't excuse you from your duties, though. Get to it!
I'm sorry, Sheo.
Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!
Ah, that's kind of grim. Alright, let's save. Thank you guys for watching, and next time, we'll be doing this, I guess? Yeah. If you want to support me, all my stuff is in the description below, including liking, subscribing, commenting. I like hearing from people that are watching, and if you join my Discord, that's even cooler. Thank you guys. Bye.